There might be situations in which you want to load a special font. That might be to comply with some brand requirements or just because you want to create something special. So in order to do that, we simplify the way you load fonts by just using a font function. So let me show you first how we will find a font. I will go to fonts.google. And I will choose just any font. I want to find something that is different. So let's say that we take this Great Vibes. I will add that to my collection. Now notice that this is the name. I'm just going to copy that name. And in my code here, I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to say font. I will specify Great Vibes. Now it has also a callback function that I don't need to set up, and it also takes the block ID, which I will not be doing much with this for now. I just want to show you that you can load a font just by calling a block function and passing the block ID. So in this case, I want that to be attached to the H3 element. So I'm going to copy this rule. I'm going to point to the H3. And in order to set the family, I can take this line here from Google Fonts, which specifies the primary font and then the default font in case that is not found. So I'm copying that rule and I'm going to assign that to the H3. But I also want to specify the font size, so at least we can see that in action. Font size. And I will make that, let's make it at 32 pixels. If I save, now you see that I have a beautiful handwriting or handwritten font. Handwriting. Just to make it more visible, I will just go over by 48 pixels just to make it more visible. Now, if I want to apply the second font, I can also use, let me see here, I can also assign another one. So let's try this Amatic SC. This is a different family, so I will take the name again. And in my code, all what I need to do is just separate them by a pipe. And for the family, I will need this rule. But then I will apply that to the P tag. So I will say block P. And let's give it a try. And as you can see, both fonts are now different. So just to recap, in order to add new fonts, all what you need to do is just specify, call the function font, and specify either the font name, and you can also use the font URL if you prefer. That is exactly the same one that is listed here. And you should be able to provide a callback function in case you want to take some actions in JavaScript after the font has been loaded. Now that is not really required, so you could literally accomplish the same result by just calling font and the name, and then you need to set up your font family rules. So let's give it a try one more time, and nothing has changed.